Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Stefan. What do you have?
This
Is that a hammer?
is a gavel.
What is a gavel?
It's what a judge uses when opening or closing court. Also, it means that a judge's decision is final.
Oh yes, very nice. There are many judges in the Bible.
Yes, Ahud was cool. Did you know he was left-handed?
Yes, he was very sneaky too. What do you think of Samson?
He was very strong and he told good riddles. Is he your favorite?
No, not my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Deborah, of course. What about you?
Moses is my favorite.
What Moses a judges? I don't remember learning about him in the list of judges.
Well, Exodus 18:13 says he sat and made judgments for people all day long. This is how the people understood God's laws.
Ah, you are right. And that is why you have a gavel today. Are you going to Mishpat to judge the people? This week parasha is Mishpatim, judgment.
Yes, there are lots of rules in this week's Aliyah. Be good to the poor, stay away from liars, protect the innocent, don't take bribes, be good to outsiders.
And then we see the law and servants sow your land for 6 years and let it rest on the 7. Work for 6 days, but rest on the 7.
Don't say the names of false gods.
Come up to celebrate my festival 3 times by year. Eat matzah for 7 days.
Bring your first fruits to Adonai.
And don't brawl a kid in its mother milk.
Why do you think Moses gave so many judgments?
People need Mishpatim, so we know how to live and what to do. People need rule.
But what if people don't want to follow rules? What if people want to be free?
Real freedom is in following Adonai. Mishpatim. It's Mishpatim protect us. Let's read what happened when people ignore the law of 7 for their servants. Jeremiah 34:14. At the end of the 7 years, you are to set free every Hebrew that have served you for 6 years. Let him go free.
But they didn't.
That is right. They didn't. Verse 16 say, you turn around and profane my name and made everyone, servants and handmaid, you had let go free. You made them return and you made them serve you again.
So God says, you have not obeyed me. You have not proclaimed freedom, so I will proclaim freedom for you.
But it doesn't mean the same kind of freedom.
Not at all. In verse 17, he says, I proclaim freedom for you to the sword, to plague, and to famine.
In being free from God's law, they are also going to be free from His protection, and then they can be killed by sword, plague, and famine.
I'd rather have freedom to follow His laws.
Me too. As a sheepdog, I can tell you, my sheep are happy to live life within the boundary of my protection. If they become free of my protection, then they will be free to be eaten by lion and tiger and bear.
Oh my!
This is why we must stay within God's protection.
And we do that by staying within His Mishpatim.
And by following Yeshua, He set us free from sin so that we can be free to follow Him.
Yes, John 8:34 says, everyone who sins is a slave to sin. But verse 36, if the Son sets you free, you are free indeed.
So, are you going to pound that gavel? Seems like a good point to make.
If I can pick it up. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.